guys? What's cracking?
Good evening.
How she be?
We got another new guest. Like, I know you can look up here, new face. What's your name? Like, who are you? I don't know you.
I'm one of your little sisters.
Oh, damn, that's right. Yeah, she's one of my sisters. Well, that's Michaela. Yeah, that's the dog. Really pretty dog. She's gonna be starring in. She's gonna be starring in episode 2. Yeah.
Oh.
But Michaela, we were very nice to Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.
Good evening.
Target is here somewhere. He's just doing whatever the fuck.
Target things. Taking
a Target things. All right, the first thing I really want to get into before we get into topic shit is I wanted to bring up the turkey cloud.
The what?
The turkey.
Did you hear about that? The turkey cloud. There was a big ass cloud above Turkey the other day, and it looked like I'm telling you, it looks like a pocket pussy, but Putt thinks it's a cinnamon roll or a belly button. And
was it like a red thing in the sky?
Yes, that.
Okay, yeah, I think I seen something about that. Explain.
I thought you was gonna tell me it looks like an eyeball.
No, I was going. I didn't. I was gonna kind of get you guys' opinions on what it actually is. Some people are just saying it's just a regular other cloud and shit, but this one kind of just sticks out and it made news, but it's not something you see every day. So What do you guys think that is? Do you think it's science, or do you think it's signs, or what do you think?
I thought you just said it was a bunch of turkeys.
No, not turkey.
Did you just call it a turkey cloud?
You said you seen it.
I seen it on Facebook.
It's above Turkey, the country.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like a big,
Say no more.
squared out, whirly.
Yeah, it was like that pink cloud. I really didn't look too much in it. We're all gonna die one way or another.
Funny thing about it.
There's still don't know about. There's still weird shit that happens that we can't explain.
No, because I just seen it the other day. My dad brought it up and he showed me this big ass cloud. I'm like, what the fuck? And some people are saying it's UFO related. Some people are saying alien related. Some people are just saying it's regular just science. It's supposed to be there related, I guess. But I don't know. You don't really see clouds like that all day, any day like that at all.
You really don't see.
You never know what it could have been. Somebody with a fucking M80 and a drone and flew that bitch up in the air and let it go off.
No.
Who the fuck knows?
No, when you guys get a chance to, look at it, tell me what you guys think it looks like, because I think it looks like a pocket pussy. That's the first thing that came in my mind.
The belly button.
Or a cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
Big ass red cinnamon roll.
I didn't even pay that much attention to say I knew what it was. I don't know.
Give me a brief moment.
Looks like a spree. I don't know. Smarty.
Guys, if you're watching, please drop in the comments below what do you think that looked like or what it was. That's very interesting.
Tablets.
You don't really see clouds like that. It look really fucking off the wall.
Yeah.
But you got any thoughts on it?
I feel like it's natural.
You think it's natural?
Yeah, because we know whirlpools exist. We don't see those very often, though.
We got the fucking Northern Lights.
I don't think I ever seen one personally, but we know they're there,
right?
And it's a natural thing. I feel like this cloud is just in the sky rather than in the water, but same kind of natural phenomenon that goes on.
I feel like it was a bad omen. The devil walks among us now.
Because I really got just interested in what you say. I really believe that more than anything.
I mean, what else could it be? It's a red cloud that has a hole in it. Well, not even.
That's what I'm saying. It looks crazy, bro. It looks fucking crazy. Michaela, what do you think? I know you didn't see it, did you?
No.
If there was a way to bring a picture up, I would show you, but
it looks like a spoonful of fucking strawberry jelly just smacked in the middle of a cloud.
It really does. It looks weird.
I don't know about that.
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of chemicals and stuff that go into there.
Yeah, right.
So I feel like that could also affect the color and the shape.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Clouds in that atmosphere.
That's fair. I mean, I think that's relevant as anything else. Chemicals and stuff that plays a big part.
Turkey is close to Ukraine, right?
I'm pretty sure it's all in the same area. Yeah.
Could just be some like side effect of what's going on over there.
It was red. It was an iron oxide bomb. They put iron in the air. You're gonna inhale it. They're gonna fly a magnet over top. You're gonna fly up in the air and just fall. Watch.
Chemical warfare.
That'd be fucking wild. Tariq, what do you think?
What are you guys talking about?
The cloud in Turkey that looks like a fucking pocket pussy.
Turkey cloud.
I don't know what you guys are fucking talking about.
Really?
I haven't heard anything about that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was 4 days ago that this came out on the news. It looks like a fucking big ass red cloud, bro. Putt thinks it looks like a cinnamon roll. It does, bro. It looks really fucking weird. When you get the chance, look it up.
Okay. Yeah, because I can get news channels over here, but like I gotta go out my way to look them up and shit. But I mean, it feels like a worldwide fucking thing, though. I don't know why I haven't seen it, but I haven't.
If you ever seen a belly button on Ed, Edd n Eddy, you've seen it before.
That really describes it. That's good. I like that one.
Hanging out and everything.
Hey, another subject. Did you see that Simon from The Voice is like dying or some shit?
Oh no, I remember you saying something about it.
Yeah, man, he's dying.
Wait. Simon the judge.
Yeah,
he's dying.
Or dead or something. I seen it on Facebook. It didn't catch my interest that much and stopped scrolling, but I seen it.
I said, "Fuck this man."
I mean, you ain't ever put me on. I got a lovely voice. I could sing. Blah blah blah, all day.
I didn't hear about Simon almost dying. That's new to me.
Yeah, I seen him on. I was sliding through it. He was on his fucking like deathbed. It looked like. So.
Well, I know when he got that like that. I seen something about him like him getting like that Botox shit in his face or whatever, and he fucking tried to do plastic surgery on his face.
This motherfucker looked like the Crypt Keeper.
Bro, hold on, pause. Y'all seen Zac Efron recently?
No.
Have y'all seen his face structure, bro?
Last time I seen that man, he was fucking buff as shit though.
No, dude, like his face. Have y'all ever watched Baywatch with The Rock and Zac Efron? Bro, remember his face was like this, right? All in. But bro, if you see him recently, he looked like he has like some type of jaw.
Handsome Squidward.
Like, yeah, handsome Squidward, bro. He looks
terrible. We heard him as handsome Squidward.
He looks awful.
What's the king from Shrek?
I know he's working on a movie.
Lord Farquaad.
Oh.
He looks like that, bro. That's fucked.
Bro, it looked like his chin was doing biceps, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So how about this weather today, though, guys? You got anything to think about that?
We
got all 4 seasons in one day.
And my mom was telling me how like it snowed and then it melted, and I was telling her it's cold as fuck up here, but we haven't got snow yet.
Crazy snowing. Then it was like springtime thaw out, and then it was a beautiful fucking summer. The only thing we didn't have was like winter again.
Sweet. I don't know.
You feel me? Fall's coming again. It's cold now. This is fall. We had all 4 seasons today.
That's how fucking the weather over there is.
It's Pennsylvania.
Bro, you gotta love it, though. You gotta love it. It's interesting to see and watch.
All right, but what interesting subjects do you have for us to discuss today, sir?
Well, I mean, I think, I put paranormal. I thought about paranormal stuff. Before we get into like different subjects, I was gonna ask you guys, what's your like, if you guys ever had paranormal experiences? I know, Steve, that you said you haven't, but like, even if there's like a time like you thought maybe there could be like something like a little off.
I got stories that were told to me by close friends I can share, but other than that, yeah, I haven't been touched by a dead person yet.
I mean, I got quite a bit of few, but like, I grew up with my dad. Like, I watched scary movies with my dad. I think it kind of fucked me up with the whole ghost situation. But like, I think it's like all like reality wise. You know what I'm saying? It's what you think. So like, you could like think it into existence. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, I think that's all. That's what it's all based on. I mean, I believe in them, but like, I feel like that's what is the main base of it is like thinking it into existence.
Oh, then give me your story that stands out the most that you thought maybe that was paranormal.
Could have been.
I I mean, I got one time where we were like really drunk. And we played with a Ouija board, and that kind of fucked me up for a little bit because I swear I seen some scary shit. But at the same time, like I was fucking drunk and like we were just being stupid. But like you know what I'm saying. That's probably like one of the scariest moments I had like with that conversation.
Right.
Now, how did it scare you though? Did you see something? Did it spill
I
out?
think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I don't like talking about it, bro. That shit's that shit's scary. But I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. But
Make me
like I
a
said,
I'm all for it. I need to
my,
hear some
I
shit.
don't. I mean, I don't think I had good experiences though. Like,
Now, did you ever go looking for it, or did it find you?
it was just there. Like in the moment, it was there in the moment. But like I said, like we were all scared shitless playing this fucking stupid ass board shit and fucking. I don't know, bro. It was a bad experience.
Let me give you mine real quick. I think I was in early middle school, late elementary. It was 1 or 2. I don't know if you guys know this house, but it's my grandma had this house by the subway in Beaver Falls. Like literally, it's the house directly right beside it.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I know exactly. Right behind it, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like a little kid, and I remember I was sitting in my room with the door closed, and I was like watching TV and shit. And all I heard was my grandma's name, like my grandma saying my name, but it was like her voice saying my name, clear as day. And she would say my name, and I perked up, opened the door, and I was like, "Yo," like, and I didn't hear nothing. So I said, "Yo," I didn't hear nothing again. So I went down the steps. No one's around. I'm like, what the fuck? Go down the basement. I don't like going down there. Checked anyways, just to make sure no one's down there. And I go up back to my room, and I have a window where it shows like where they park their cars. When their cars are home, I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll wait a little bit because this is a time where I didn't have a phone yet. So my grandma finally comes home, and I hear a door and everything, and I'm like, yo, did you say my name earlier? She was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, did you say my name earlier? And she was like, no, I've been like doing shit all day.
No, sweetie.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I swear to God, bro, I heard her voice say my name. And it took me through this whole process, bro. That shit was scary as fuck, bro. That was probably my biggest scary like experience.
Yeah, that got me thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever be like sitting and like chilling, like you're like just chilling, straight like relaxing, and like you just be hearing shit like fucking like. I remember there's a couple times where I like heard like my mom like yell my name, or like my brother yell my name, and I would like go to him. I'd be like, "Yo, what do you want?" And they'd be like, "I didn't say nothing. I didn't call for you." You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, that
yeah,
shit
bro, that's creepy as fuck, dude.
I've had that happen multiple times. But also, you did lie. Tell us about the black cat.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe I have one experience, and I don't even know if it's an experience.
I've seen it personally. So
it might just be my mental state. Claims you've seen it too. We moved to this apartment about 15 years ago. Okay. Now, when we first moved in, obviously there wasn't shit in this apartment. Maybe a month or two goes by, and we started like seeing this cat. And I really like seeing this cat. I'd look everywhere for this fucking cat, thinking there was a cat in the house. But we can never find this fucking cat. And like to this day, like if you like the corner of your eye, you'll see this cat just go out the door. Or like go to make the turn up the steps. You never always like fully see this cat. But you see the ass end of this cat almost, I'd say like every other day. But it got like I got so used to it, I don't even think it's like a thing anymore. Right. But yeah, I mean that is the thing. So yeah, I do have something paranormal, but it's not like people ghost. It's a cat, and we don't own a cat, by the way. So crazy.
But I mean, that still counts. I think. I mean, you're seeing a fucking black cat out of random.
Yeah, that's like one of the symbols of like scary
15
Vibes.
years.
And
And like
people
her shit
who
too.
live here have asked us, "Do we have a cat?" Because they've seen it.
What the fuck?
We tell them, "No, we do not."
What the-
So other people have seen it too.
Yes, at least 2 or 3 other people.
It had to be a black cat, bro. It couldn't be like a Garfield cat or like fucking
Scary spooky.
any other cat. It had to be a black cat.
White
Black.
cat? Nah, yeah, it's straightly a black cat.
Yep.
There's only one explanation
Guys,
for it.
microphones.
When I first moved here, I got taken off my mom by my dad for a minute, like the whole custody battle shits. And I brought a cat home when I came home back here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was dyslexic. It was on the spectrum. We'll say that. Like there's something wrong with the cat.
Okay.
I don't know. I just tossed it over the fucking fence. You know the Moreta fence. The big
Yeah.
ass. I wasn't a good child, but I that over the fence. And it might have died and just came back to haunt the shit out of us.
That would explain it, bro.
It would, because
Wait, was it a black cat?
Or
yeah, we had a cat for like all of like 4 days.
Yo.
Damn, Steve.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, things do add up when you talk out loud.
Oh my god. That makes so much sense.
But like you couldn't teach a cat. Like if you were sleeping, it had to like put its paw up your nose or something. It wasn't for no reason. That's all I'm saying.
All
The
right.
cat, something wrong with it. It was demonic.
this a cat being. I mean, all cats are demonic, but that's what they do.
It just had a
That counts.
personality.
So what's up, Taylor? You got a ghost story to
I was
share?
gonna say. Yeah,
You
you
got
got
a-
one?
Yeah, you got a story for these homies?
Think of anything off the top of my head, but
They never have like a haunt you or a bug.
well, my dog. You know how there's like a conspiracy that they're like a portal to the other side. I don't know
Okay.
if y'all have ever heard that before.
I've heard that about cats.
Okay, well, animals
It could've-
can see ghosts or spirits.
Yeah, okay, I heard that. Yeah.
My dog in the middle of the night, normally around 3 o'clock, which is known as,
The witching
she'll
hour.
she'll go to my mirror and bark at it
Mm.
for no
Oh.
reason.
Fuck that.
that, bro. Fuck.
They're putting that mirror on the ground.
I'm flipping the whole mirror. Oh, that.
It's on the wall.
So you finna wake
Fuck
up
that.
You ever look into it at 3 o'clock in the morning? Don't do that.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Don't look that way when you're like
You
waking
still
up.
got that mirror?
Don't look that way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say put a blanket over it, but then all of a sudden you're gonna see like a human figure like popping out the blanket.
Like,
Yes.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck that.
it's off.
No.
Yeah.
Nathan.
They ain't got the whole
We went to a board.
What?
Mhm.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it was
Went
like
to a
$5.
fridge and did a Ouija board.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
bro. Fuck that. Fuck everything.
did that.
Fuck everything about that, bro.
Um,
That shit is not cool.
yeah, we definitely did do that. There's been a couple occurrences we did in the Ouija board,
Yes.
but nothing was happening, so we just wanted to keep trying.
That's a
Fuck
lie.
that. Oh,
That was my only.
Because you haven't asked me about my thing yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember when Miss Dana used to live across the yard?
Yeah.
And we decided to make our own board
Yeah.
because we
Oh,
didn't have
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It was me, you, her, and Brett.
That was dope.
And we literally just scrolled that shit on a piece of paper and made a
I
fucking
think it was
cutout.
cardboard. Just a random
was-
piece of
It
cardboard.
might have been, yeah. But anyway, that motherfucker moved, and it actually did something. Brett was fucking with us, He took his hand off and fucking stood out the way.
You did that shit outside Miss Dana's?
Yes, right on her glass table she used to have.
You know why that might have happened?
Hold on, it also moved by itself too. Like nobody touching it.
Somebody hung themselves out of that window before. That back window that faced your old apartment and our apartment.
Yeah.
Somebody hung themselves out that window before.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So if y'all was right below it doing that Ouija board, that might explain a lot of shit.
We was.
What the
He was doing
Oh.
oh, hanging there.
I think that's part of the reason we did it over there too, because I remembered that. And fucking, so we went over there, and fucking everybody let go, and I watched it, and it still moved. But like there was no wind. I don't think a little gust of wind would have moved it either.
All right, yeah, I got another story. You're right. I might have some paranormal experience. But
Yeah, I thought so.
you're right. Listen,
Yo,
when I lived up at my dad's house, I had a buddy named Steve. All right, he was from town over, whatever have you. Well, his dad died. Okay, and about 6 months after his dad died, his dad loved playing basketball with him. Okay, well, Steve used to have this stand outside of his right outside his bedroom door that he put his basketball on, had shoes, had his fucking stupid little boxing gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like a bowling ball stand kind of thing that held the balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Every fucking night, no matter what, every night I stayed, the ball would roll down the steps. It would roll down the fucking hallway and roll down the steps. And he would always say that was his dad trying to play basketball with him. Right.
I'm sorry to say, that's not your dad, buddy.
No.
Yeah. And
No.
bro, I just
no, that's some
on level, and it just eventually
every time.
Well, I mean, I stayed at his house like 5 times. Like, it wasn't like I stayed every night. I had school, I had basketball, I had football, but the days
Yeah.
I stayed, like, it was every fucking time.
Still repeatable.
And he had an answer for it right as soon as I asked him what the fuck that was. He told me exactly what it was. It was the ball rolling down the steps. Sure enough, it was the ball rolling down the steps.
Oh. You have any like cats or dogs?
He had cats, he had dogs, he had 2 little sisters and an older sister that said the same shit about it. But it's hard to believe that shit. You feel me? Like, I want to witness it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, that was a basketball. It might have rolled off the stand, or
Mm-hmm.
Right.
the cat thing's another story. Like, I've seen the cat, but cats are demonic. That motherfucker really the devil floating around.
We have somebody that chimed in on the pod team, and someone commented, I don't know what the hell that says. My budgies, Budgies, sometimes goes crazy. Sometimes goes crazy at like 2 to 3 a.m. and they fly around like crazy.
What? Bro,
Did
every
they
comment
maybe
you
mean
read,
to say
bro, the
bunnies?
last,
I don't know. Jared, please elaborate what you
bro,
what that is.
I swear every comment you read, it's like people don't like they don't know how to spell. it's like the comments before, like last
What's
podcast,
up, budgie?
you know what he was saying about the woman from
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah. Like Wonder Cat or something like that.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yep.
you know what he was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, dude. It took me a second. I still don't know what it is. It says budgies.
Birdies. We're just gonna say birdies.
Yeah, what's gonna
I'll
say?
just say buddies.
I'll say his
but
buddies.
he said his buddies are flying around.
His people just be floating in.
Oh, he said it's a parrot.
Levitating.
It's birdies.
Oh,
Okay.
just
All right,
freaking
Jared,
out.
we got you now. Yeah, I mean that's a weird time, for a parrot to start going crazy.
That's the whole animal see the other shit too, and fucking
They do. Cats do. I know cats do. Dogs do.
Kids do.
kids do. Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
A lot.
they're more like pure. I heard it's like the younger they're more pure, so they see things.
Right.
I heard that too. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: you believe in like? I mean, it's not paranormal related, but it kind of is. You believe in like reincarnation, and about like sometimes kids, when they're born,
No, they're
there
all
was
alive.
a story. All right, there was a story that I read, and it's 100% true. I don't know how the fuck it's true, but this kid was born and he had a birth defect right here. Like he had a fucking like birthmark right here. And when
Right.
he was 2 or 3 years old, he basically told his mom that that's where he got shot and died, and that he wanted to show her where his body was buried. And sure enough, they fucking like flew all the way fucking to Zimbabwe or some shit. Confronted the dude that supposedly killed the boy, because like I said, he's reincarnated now.
Yeah.
Went backyard and found exactly where this boy said this shit was buried, and it had the exact
What?
fucking where his birthmark was is where the dude got shot.
See,
And it was
that's
like
some
45-year fucking difference. Yeah.
That'd-
that's some next level like crazy shit.
No, they got shit like that's
I've
not
seen
the
that,
first
though.
time.
No, I've heard other stuff too.
I like most of my life. I haven't really like believed in reincarnation because I have my own reasons, like personal beliefs and stuff. But recently, I've been like I don't know, really open minded to reincarnation. I guess. Like
It's been proven. Neil deGrasse Tyson, you can look it up, that eventually, sometime in the future, we're not saying anytime soon, but sometime in the future, the molecules that are like make you yourself
yeah,
realign and make you again. It's only like because there's infinity in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time before your molecules rearrange and make a you again.
Yeah, there's like 7. I think there's like 7 trillion, or it might be higher than that. 7 trillion atoms in the human body.
Well, I'm just saying, like, eventually you will be remade again in the exact image you are now, because it's gonna like your life finds a way. The way he explains it is so much doper, but it will happen eventually.
well, I'm looking forward for myself to come back as a dog.
They say like everyone in the world has like their own doppelganger. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Everyone has like their own lookalike, pretty much.
Now, what you think that now would you be able just to come back as a person, or you think an animal as well?
What, in reincarnation?
Yeah,
I feel like it'd be whatever you were needed as. Like
Not what you would want to be.
say, I don't know. This gets into that God shit, but like say you left your daughter all alone in the world, and the only way God could let you come back is to come back as the dog that was going to be by her side until she grew up. Like I believe in shit like that. I
Yeah.
really do.
all right. Fuck, why you saying no?
Reincarnation is not a real thing.
So
Same
me
as
and you-
personal beliefs. I believe something else.
that's for a different show. That's like more of like a that's a different show.
Same thing you said. Personal beliefs.
Right, we'll get.
do you believe places are haunted, or do you believe like a ghost is just a ghost free to roam type shit?
I feel like
believe
it's all. I think it's all of them.
I was gonna say I feel like there's roamers, and I feel like there's certain demons or ghosts that are attached to places, things.
Like different levels to it.
Like fucking the topic I was gonna also bring about Annabelle.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really close. It's a really highly known doll. Is has a demon. Is to say that they have a demon curse on this doll, and it's done wild things in its past, and it's big, and the movie, but it has a dark background. And I believe Annabelle is fucking the real shit. She's a crazy little bitch.
What is the real life background?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know the real life background?
I don't. I guess it was something to say that someone gave it to her as this nurse as a gift, and some weird shit was going on, paranormal activity was going on, and then they gave it to actually a lot of the Warrens that play in The Conjuring, but like the real people. The Warrens came in and they investigated the whole thing, and they just took the doll, and the one lady that was able to feel and see shit like felt that there was a demonic presence on Annabelle, the doll itself. So they took her, put her in this glass case that's still there today. The doll is still sitting in there, and
Got made.
Wait, no, if you watch the first one, bro, the origin of Annabelle was like this cult. And if you watch the first movie, I don't know if it's like the true version of it, but like if you watch like the first movie where like the origins of like Annabelle, is like when like this cult went crazy, like in the 70s, whatever, and these two people's daughter came back to their house, killed her mom and dad, and then like her neighbors like witnessed it, and then like her and her man that she was with or whatever went to
Okay.
go kill them, and
That's
then like
scary. Yeah, I watched that one.
yeah, and
Well,
then like she ended, like
story.
the girl that was part of the cult that killed her mom and dad ended up killing herself, and then when she killed herself, she possessed this doll, or she put some type of spell on this doll, and then that's how it was created.
See, there's another
I don't
story.
know if it's true. I don't know if it's like they go off the like the main story of like how it actually like happened.
Well, the story I know is that there was like two friends playing with a Ouija board and everything like that, and they actually got a hold of something, and then basically they invited the doll or the fucking entity to live in the doll, and that's when shit got fucked up, and that's when they kicked it out, and that's when the pawn shop, and then it got bought to be given to somebody as a present, and then that's when it all started, type shit. But I guess it kept on haunting them until like a priest came and took it away or some shit. That's what I got told.
But Caleb, what you guys got anything back on the Annabelle?
No.
It's one of the top scary movies now. Shit, that shit was scary.
It really was.
Do
I
you
do
believe
think
like? Oh, go ahead.
You what?
that was it. I think it's real.
Me too. I believe that shit's real.
I ain't gonna say I believe it's real, but I wouldn't want left alone with it.
No, I wouldn't want to go in that museum where they hold all that crazy shit at. I'm cool because they all say that all them things in there hold a certain part of demonic possession, and I'm like, I'm cool.
Yeah, in the movies, bro, they had a whole like museum of
Yeah.
like
They have that in real life too.
It is the movies though, like
the Warrens. No, the Warrens are real. Like the Warrens
Yeah.
and all that shit. And, like,
and the shit we've seen and how it
I
really.
mean, yeah.
Let me ask you this: Do you believe like if a house is haunted and you walk into it, it can like change your way you feel and shit like that, your mood and everything? You think a
I
house
think so.
can make you murder somebody?
No, I mean
I don't want to say it's the house, but it's like the demonic spirit that
that's to an extreme. Like that's an extreme case.
The presence.
that I
mean,
could.
there's a lot of fucking cases where people go to like hotel rooms and just that hotel room has a funny vibe on them and they're killing their family and shit. You feel me?
Right.
There's a lot of stories like global about that shit.
And this plays a part as well. I don't know if you guys heard the story about Annabelle, but I'm gonna just real quick. Somebody was going there to go check her out. I guess one day he showed up there in a motorcycle. Went in there. I guess he was one of the people that didn't give a fuck and didn't believe. So he went in there, taunted him. Said whatever it said to it. Wasn't saying great things about the doll, and was like really trying to like get it to do something. And I guess the Warrens kicked him out because hey, you can't play with it. And the Warrens, I guess, kicked him out. He left on a motorcycle and he died that night, not too much shortly after he left after that museum.
I mean,
serious, bro?
Swear to God, that's true story.
Back on the mummies' tombs and shit like that. You crack this tomb open, you're gonna die. Tutankhamun or King Tut or whatever one they unearthed. Fucking what? Like 17 out of the 20 people that unearthed it fucking end up dying within the next 6 months and shit. I'm saying that if you're talking about paranormal,
I know about that.
Way back to like ancient times on curses.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that's real though? I mean, that's kind of crazy how he taunted the doll, and then recently died as soon as he left.
I believe that.
Yeah.
That's weird timing. That's really weird fucking timing.
I want to believe it. I ain't gonna say I do believe
possible.
See, my outlook on ghosts are okay. So when the devil got kicked out of heaven, he took a third of the angels with him.
Yeah,
and they're called demons.
Okay.
I feel like they're not like ghosts per se, but I feel like those are the demons that went with him.
Okay.
That we call them ghosts. Like they're not
So they're
Ghosts
like
in the
a
way we
pure
think.
demonic entity that can like do shit like that, but only ghosts we can see in other ways.
No, I think the angels that we call
Devil or
demons are the ghosts we see.
Yes,
Because angels have appeared on Earth before.
Yeah.
As people,
Yeah.
as whatever. So I feel like that the whole ghost shit is just them.
But
they still fuck with people.
People have seen their relatives and shit.
Where they can appear on Earth as people we meet.
Well, here's
they
my
can appear
question.
as whoever they want to.
Like in the spirit realm, do you think everybody sees everybody on the same plane? Like the same people from the 1840s see the same people from 2007.
The whole Ed and Eddie thing.
Like it's all one plane. Because if you look at like anybody that says anything
so you're talking about
ghosts,
like the further from
you see the old ghost and you see the
Insidious?
newer ghost all on one plane, don't you?
I know.
They all can haunt you at the same time, no matter what time they were from. Do you think they all exist on the same plane? Like
Yeah, we all.
I feel like it's like in this world, but that like how I was saying like further or whatever. It's like this world, but it's their world, but we're on the same world. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same, but
they're 4-dimensional. We're only 3.
Yeah.
Did we all agree to talk about this?
What?
You scared? You're getting in the dark too.
He's like, I ain't able to sleep tonight.
So no, it's like it's 2:30 here. It's fucking 1:00 in the morning for you guys.
Do you feel like if you do evil things and carry evil energy, you can manifest like dark entities and shit around you? Like you think the more negative you are, the more prone you are to see the shit?
Honestly, I think if you're more negative, if you do more negative shit, I feel like you're more like, and this is the crazy part. I feel if you're doing more negative shit and you're really doing that shit day by day, living like that, I really feel like you're really getting possessed by something. Because if you're doing something evil constantly, I feel like you're just, being possessed by, something bigger on the inside. Like
exactly, you can't have light without darkness. You can't have darkness without light. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you do more positive things, I feel like you're being, like I would say more into God. But if you're doing more of negative things, you're doing something more demonic, which you are being possessed. That's how I believe it.
All right, let's hear from the chick. How do you believe it?
What the?
What do you think?
What?
Oh, she's just been staring at
No.
No, because
she is not.
She's sitting there like
what
was the
points?
Yeah.
We're talking about different points.
Just in a hole. I don't know. What
well,
if you're more negative, are you prone to getting?
I did understand. I personally am not religious, so I can't base point of view. I am more so of a spiritual person than a religious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you think that all the ghosts exist on one planet? Like, one from 1730 can see the same ghost from 2007? Like, they're all just on one plane existing?
I think it's possible. I've heard different opinions. Like, if they did, some see each other, but there's also a theory that they don't see anybody. Like, their own personal hell.
Their own realm type shit.
See, I've seen that too.
Okay. It's like a pause time is there, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Gotcha.
I have my own opinion only because there are so many different theories.
Do you think it's possible, any of you, to like navigate through the paranormal world just to talk to like one specific person? Or do you think every time you ask to talk to one person that it's just whoever picks up the phone on the other side?
Yeah.
Whoever picks.
So you don't ever think you get the right person whenever you ask for that?
I think it's whoever. I don't think it's one. I don't think it's one specific person, bro. I think like if you're ringing a bell, you know what I'm saying, everyone can hear it. So
See, the weird part about that too is like
I'm just saying you have like
they be knowing everything
Miss
you ask
Roney
to
that
them.
will talk to your dead grandpa. That's what I'm saying. They'll be like Mr. Roney talking to your dead grandpa through a crystal ball, saying exactly what you know only your grandpa. But
Mm-hmm.
do you think it's just the demon that knows your grandpa's life just filling in, or you think it's really your grandpa?
I don't think
we can't tell. Like that's hard, but that's a hard question.
I don't
That's
think
why
it's
we're
the
here.
person you're calling out to, because most of the time when you hear shit like that, it's something weird happened or something scary happened. So like that's why I don't believe it would be the same person you're trying to reach out to, because there's always something else afterwards that they also like that they say happened to them, and it's like something they know their people wouldn't do to them or
Yeah.
shit like that.
Let me ask you this: like, say somebody we look at it like somebody from heaven reaches out and gives you a blessing. Do you look at it as like a blessing thing, or do you look at it as like a paranormal thing? Like, oh my God, my dead friend just helped me hit the lottery,
I
or
guess it'd be both.
Both.
my friend in heaven helped me hit the lottery. How do you look at that? Do you look at it as a paranormal aspect or as like a godly aspect?
I mean, either way you look at it, it's still
I always
both.
look at it as paranormal.
I
So
was
when they do right, do we look at it the same way, or do we look at it a different way?
I see it as both.
Both.
Because
You
I
can't
feel like
look at it as one.
any type of blessing, I think, is paranormal to us because it's above and beyond us. So I mean, to us, it's paranormal as well.
Right.
It's spiritual.
Yeah, like we can't. I mean, that's more than our grasp. So like,
Well, I just want
Exactly. And spiritual is a blessing and paranormal at the same time. So I mean,
I wanted to make sure we brought a positive aspect into it too, because like I said, I've had good luck just talking about my friends that have passed, and all of a sudden I look down and find $10 bill, and it's like I feel like it's looking out for me because I was just talking about not having some money,
Right.
but I never look at it as like, oh yeah, this my buddy the ghost just flew underneath my feet and dropped this $10 bill for me. I never look at it that way.
yeah. Now
But
speaking of that, bro, I was listening to music today and fucking I was thinking about Hunter, and one of our favorite songs came on, bro, and it just like made me happy. You know what I mean? Because like, what are the odds? Like I had that shit on shuffle. I got like 300 songs in the whole shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
that was dope.
but that's
But-
what I'm saying. You feel like that's paranormal, and that's the other side trying to reach out.
I mean,
I feel like it's both. I mean, you can't whatever aspect or whatever view you look at it from, it's both.
I'm not.
Has anybody else like that?
You
I
said
mean,
what?
That has anybody had an experience like that?
I don't think like that. No.
That's how. Now that I think about it, that's how I have most of my paranormal experiences. Just thinking about my buddies and something good happens. I really rarely have anything negative happen to me in that type of manner. Or even
I know, but if you think about it, it's like technically he he's gone, so technically it would be paranormal. But at the same time, it's also a blessing in a way. If you think about it in that way, you know what I mean? So
at
There's a
least
lot
in a
of
way.
nuance to this because nobody for sure knows.
Yeah. I said we don't ever know. That's why we're here, though. You know what I mean? We just like express like what we think.
yeah,
It's really cool. It's really endless for what it really could be. I'm pretty sure I've seen a ghost before. Now before everyone's like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. Let me explain this real quick. I think I was at a gas station, and I remember going in this gas station. This person was smiling at me. It was an older man, and he was just smiling, and I'm like, he's way too happy. First off, I said, why is this man so damn happy? And he came over, and I remember he said something. He said something along the lines. It was positive. I don't even know what it was, but it came to me, and he said something positive. And he walked away. I looked at him, looked forward, took like 4 steps, looked back, he was gone. And I thought that was a little too fast. How he could be gone like that. So I hurried up, ran out the door because I was just curious at this point. I ran out and looked out the door. He was nowhere to be found. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure I just experienced some shit. Or I'm going fucking crazy.
Where is this at?
I don't know. It was at a gas. I'm pretty sure it was Sheetz. But I remember, like, it was too fast. Like, you had to see it. Like, it was too fast for him to not be around. He was like an older guy. So it was like he would have been fucking in the parking lot or something. You know what I mean? Like, or even in the fucking store. He was just gone.
Kids are fast. If he was getting a crack rock, he right afterwards.
Yo, Steve.
No, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He was like a regular, average man. He was older and he was just gone.
You ever catch a ghost on film or anything?
That's what I wanted to ask you, Nate. Remember at your mom's house? Please explain that.
Which one? Which one?
When it threw something at you, or something threw something at you.
Oh yes. If you guys go at a point when you guys get a chance, go on my old channel, the cringiest videos I've ever made in my life. If you go at Nate MFG, I do have a paranormal experience that happened live on camera when I was trying to make a random cringy video. And when I went to go back and I tried to do edits out, I was charging I was doing something. Obviously not charging my phone, but I was doing something. And I wanted to go back, check it out. And when I'm watching this video, a fucking hacky sack just launches across the fucking dryer. Like, it like went across the room. It like the video's still up. You gotta go check it out. But I didn't hear no sound at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there it was, just something just chucks out of nowhere. And it was like 3:00 in the morning. No one's up. Everyone's asleep. I think Brett was dead ass asleep on this on the fucking chair. My mom, I'm pretty sure Chris and Michaela was upstairs. Everyone was asleep. I wanted to go check the steps as well. So like I was making sure. And yeah, bro. Like it was creepy as fuck. Like, what the fuck's this hacky sack just fucking going across the floor? And I didn't know like it was there. I looked at the video and I looked on the floor and there it was. I didn't see it originally.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Someone's trying to play hacky sack, bro.
Bro, that shit was creepy, bro. Why is all the weird shit happening to me?
Shit, I got a fake paranormal experience for you.
Like hunting.
Shit, I was staying down at my dad's house, and he sleeps on the couch. And anyway, he's a slob. Well, this motherfucker farted and woke himself up, and swear to God that he heard a loud ass bang in the house, and somebody like he heard a ghost, and like wouldn't go back to sleep because he scared himself awake. So my dad,
I was like, Steve, a fake paranormal.
Big ass bang when really it was just himself farting so loud he woke himself. I was sitting right there. I watched the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, so fake paranormal experience. Some people it ain't real, but they believe it's real.
Yeah.
I bet you he still believes he heard a ghost. Nah, he farted, bro.
If I was by myself, I'd have probably thought
No, he farted, bro.
if I was by myself, I would have thought that was a ghost.
Yeah, that's like you don't smell that, bro.
Right. He legitimately jumped off the fucking couch and like freaked out.
You don't
Like,
smell that, bro? You don't smell that.
What
And
else?
we also have
Like
but-
you hear that?
we have the picture for Buttermilk Falls that we call it Ghost Face at Buttermilk Falls. It looks like really like a face, like a demon face. I'll have it. I can't really like show it here right now, but I'll put it with the comments and like descriptions and stuff. I'll put the picture down there. And
Is that the night like we did the Ouija board there?
yeah, I'm pretty sure
Y'all be fucking around too much.
it was
Right.
that night.
Zuzu,
Azul.
whoever the fuck.
There is no Dana, only Zul.
These dudes like, bro, don't say his name. Say his name.
Yeah.
I said, and you'd yell at me. I just
I
kept
wasn't
saying,
trying to die in the middle of fucking Buttermilk Falls.
There's like a church. There's like a church right next to Buttermilk Falls.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Bro, that's the perfect place to go. That's the most creepiest spot around Beaver County. If you're gonna go, you
Motherfucker, go there in the daylight. It's nice. You can go swimming. You can fucking
And-
jump.
Margaret, was you there when we
lose your
floated around?
virginity.
And was I there? What?
Never mind. That's a story for another time. I'll talk about it after the stream.
What is it?
It's a time. It's not paranormal. I'll talk about it after we get done streaming.
All right.
Anyway,
Ball.
Michaela, have you ever?
okay.
Fair enough.
I don't even know where I was gonna go with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't even.
All right. Anyways, have you guys ever heard of the Amityville Horror House?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know where it's located, but I know real crimes happen there. A couple. I know one big murder happened. Some dude killed 6 of his family members, and he says it was due to cause from paranormal things happening to him. And I guess a year later, there was another family that lived there. I think it was a dad, mom, and a daughter. I'm pretty sure. And they was, I guess, a month in living in the house, and they started feeling some paranormal activities happening to them, and they dipped the fuck out.
That ain't a house that like motherfuckers was working on for like 30 years because it never got done.
No, that was the Winchester house.
The Winchester house.
Yeah, you believe in that shit?
I think I heard something about that. The Winchester house.
All right. The Winchesters, the one who made the Winchester rifle. So,
Sam and Dean.
Anyway, the son died and the dad died. The husband died. Both got both with a Winchester rifle. And then because there were so many bodies on the Winchester rifles themselves that helped kill so many people, Miss Winchester basically said she was being haunted. So she always she would hire a new crew as soon as the one job was done and hire another one. And they just continuously added on to this house. And like there's staircases that go to nowhere. There's hallways that do nothing. There's fucking doors you open up and you fall out the fucking 3rd story. And she kept building until the day she died because she wanted to keep the spirits at bay. So and I guess she only used one room.
Bro, that's crazy.
The whole house she used one room.
Try to hit it with
it's
the
like
Scooby-Doo doors.
Wait, where's that at? Scooby-Doo doors.
I think Tennessee or Texas, some fucking shit like that.
Somewhere southern. I can tell you.
Okay, Steve, I don't mean to cut you off, but like my boy, he came in like when we were talking about the one before. What was the one before we were talking about?
Amityville Horror.
Yeah, like what is that? Is it like a famous like fucking haunted house?
House, yeah.
The Charles Manson family murdered them people at too.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know anything about both of those.
Basically, this house itself is just a fucking like a portal to hell. Like 3 different like horrible things happen in this house, and they just continuously happen every time somebody move in.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically like it's not condemned or nothing, but they don't let nobody live there. It's like a tourist attraction. There's a couple places like that.
Now, would you guys ever, for one night, sleep at these houses?
Absolutely.
No.
2 different answers. Fuck no and yes.
I mean, one night ain't gonna be
stupid. You just said so many bad things. You want to sleep there,
bro? Because you only live once. Might as well do it.
You better live. That's the only time you better live, and not live the next day.
See,
maybe if there's like 50 of us.
Caleb, would you?
Not alone.
Now, would you do it with someone then?
Possibly.
Now, is it gotta be like 2 people or like a group?
A group. You got me. A group.
Just me and one other.
A big group.
Me, Putt, and a can of Spam. We'll make it through the night.
We ain't even gotta be side. We can walk through different rooms, different times.
Yeah.
Scooby, where you at? Scooby.
Like I have to go in like a group, bro. That shit was scared. That shit would creep me the fuck out.
No, see, I went into a couple. Up in my dad's, they got like a couple different.
There was money.
Yeah, money involved. I would definitely do it.
Yeah.
There's a couple different places,
bro. Well, how much money though?
I'll give you $100.
You got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up.
Well, that's gonna buy all the Band-Aids you get from tripping over shit in the dark.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about getting boo-boos. I'm worried about
boo-boos.
I'm worried about fucking living through the night.
You don't live through the night. Just stay awake.
With the pepper spray.
Bad things.
Hey, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about your mental You gotta think about your mental capacity after that shit, bro.
It's one night. It's not like we gotta live there.
You just gotta fake like you ain't see nothing.
Yeah. If you don't let the ghost know you've seen them, they won't believe it either.
Oh, the light just turned on. It must be delayed. I probably
Yeah.
Which, how clumsy of me.
Yeah, there's someone just standing there. I'm like,
A light pops, just be like, oh, bad light.
Bro, how are you supposed to not acknowledge someone if there's like a black figure just standing there? How do you not just like focus on
My
that?
shadow moving on.
are y'all hungry? Are y'all hungry? Because I'm really hungry right now.
Just start making some lunch at the Emptyville whorehouse. You know, start fucking eggs and shit.
Motherfuckers like tossing the bologna and shit around. I'm like, does y'all want turkey? Okay.
See, I don't know about all that. I'd probably throw a coat over it or something.
Hell yeah. You gotta bring some fucking squirting.
That's how you know
Squirting
if it's a bad entity. If I throw a coat over it and it's fucking wholesome enough to hold the coat up,
Yeah.
I don't need to be there. But if I throw the coat on it, it just goes through it, yeah, you can't hurt me. You ain't strong enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it catches the coat, I bet you I'm out the door before I realize I got the coat.
You know, it's weird.
It's gonna catch the coat and start running into walls and shit. It's gonna be like,
when you throw the coat over, you're gonna see like the outlines of the ghost, bro.
Huh?
So what?
Like when you put the coat over the ghost or whatever, you're gonna like see the outlines of it and shit.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. If I catch the outline of it, second story window, I don't give a fuck. I'll dive. I'll die on my own damn terms. I ain't getting murdered by no ghost.
I feel like if you can hold a coat, I can touch it.
Yeah.
I'm
If I can
shoulder
touch
down.
it, he can touch me.
head up.
bro,
get a whole boxing match where they'd be like,
you just put over and fucking
I'm
smack down, bro.
like Keisha,
And I'm
Keisha, where's that, Keisha?
Bobby Boo's saying that.
So you're gonna make him mad? I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
I feel like we would act like the haunted house people, bro, if we go to an actual horror movie, like horror house.
I think so too.
The scareder I get, the more I would fucking laugh.
oh
So,
shit.
bro, that's what I'm saying though. Like the more if I seen some shit and you threw a coat over it and I was just like so scared, bro, I would just charge it. Like 'cause I was just full of like just fucking
You'd
everything.
have to, like Bobby Boucher.
Don't lie, bro. You probably think.
Bro, in that moment, you know how many scary moments you've been in through your life, bro? You never like got that tense feeling like I'm gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying, just run at it.
Bro, as soon as it fucking don't fall to the ground, I'm grabbing your hands, Steve's grabbing your feet, and we're swinging you at it. Tossing you.
Steve might as well. Steve's tall enough. He might as well just grab my feet and swing me at it.
I was gonna say,
In
we're
a
doing
fucking circle.
Nah, we gotta put some power in. We need two motherfuckers.
I feel like I have too much adrenaline from being scared, dude. I'll just start doing some weird shit. I'll just start yelling and screaming at it, like you know,
No.
just start fucking you got all that adrenaline. You don't know what to do. Just fucking get your shirt off.
Can I get a drink of that?
That's what I would do. Just show I'm not scared.
It's really fucked up. But like those situations are the funnest situations, bro. Like when you're with your friends and you're scared and like everyone's like, and it's like, bro, but
That brings the story, bro. All right, in Connells, I think it's Connellsville. There's a fucking like hospital, insane asylum shit. Okay, well, I didn't know about it, and my buddy Louie, his sister and her boyfriend were going, and they decided to let us go. Now I didn't witness anything or experience anything in there, but it was so fucking creepy, and this bird swooped down out of nowhere, and I have never came so close to fucking just knocking a bird straight out the fucking air. Like, I think I shit myself that night.
There was a bat.
Like it was the scariest time of my fucking life.
Where was it at, Steve?
Connellsville.
Where is that? Like, what state is that?
PA.
Yeah.
Bro, isn't there like that abandoned town somewhere close to us, or like it's somewhere in PA? It's like that
Like 2 hours.
I always wanted to go to abandoned town.
Centralia, but it's not abandoned for ghost reasons. It's abandoned because there's a coal mine fucking on fire.
But it's like a whole town, isn't it? Like a whole town of like just abandoned shit.
You like close it down, tore it down or something. Yeah.
They can't tear it down until the last people move out. People still live there.
Nate, you know it also fucking relates to this.
What's that?
that picture from the glass building that we burned and it came back?
Oh yeah, that was creepy, bro.
Why don't you
Tell me
tell us
about
that one?
I mean, I don't really know the extent because I know you guys did it. I don't think I was actually. I don't know if I was in the room. Maybe I was. I don't know. But I remember. I remember you guys burnt the picture, and then like what happened? Wasn't it the next day, or was it the same day? We went to like a different room, and there it was.
No, we went to that God damn it, to that room with the long desk in it.
Yeah.
And we found that picture downstairs and brought it up of the lady sitting down in a chair on the first floor, and fucking we burned it. And then we left, came back a couple days later, and the same fucking picture with the same shit written on the back of it was on the same spot that it was last on the table.
Cursed.
Like perfect. Like there, we searched the whole shit too. Like there was not another picture. Like it was the same one. Like
That was like identical.
after it's been burnt, like we watched it go completely away to nothing.
Fucking that another story about Miss Dana's house. You know Ty Lynn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she had the room that the dude supposedly hung himself in, or hung himself out of, and she used to set her phone down, and then come back, and she would find her phone like stuffed in the back corner closet, like tucked underneath her fucking mattress, like, and it was only like think there, and she like ain't nobody gonna do all that, just fucking type shit. And every time she found it, it'd be fully charged, and she'd walk out the room, take a piss, come back, it'd be completely dead, shoved in the corner somewhere. So,
Oh,
yeah, and my mom could vouch for that one because she used to tell my mom all the time.
I had something weird happen to me one time. When I was younger, I used to want to be a fucking magician, watching David Blaine.
Chris Angel, all that.
I ain't never watched him, but I had this deck of cards. You know how motherfuckers like make it appear back on the top after they just like flick it and it comes back
Oh
up.
yeah, is this your card?
Yes, is this your card? And they lift the top one up.
Yeah.
Did that shit for real one time. Like I shuffled the shit, looked at the top card, I put it on the bottom, shuffled it again. There's no way in hell that motherfucker got back to the top. And fucking like I flicked it or said like abracadabra or some shit. And like I did not touch it. I did not like no sleight of hand, no bullshit. Like that shit was back on the top from the
So
bottom.
you did a magic trick on yourself on accident?
Fucking magic trick. Even if it was to myself, I don't even practice.
This man did a magic trick on himself. He did a magic trick on himself. He didn't even know it.
No, that's exactly like, bro. I was blown away.
And before the podcast ends, I have to put that out there. For all the viewers that have been watching the past 4 episodes, each episode, me and my brother take the time to add one thing into the background. Now, if you've been paying attention to these last videos, you will know what has been added next. In the comments, if you can give me all 4 added things, you get a shout out on the next episode. And then if you work with us, prizes get better. You know, we're going to build up to Mr. Beast.
You get $1,000 too.
Funny. You heard that. Benny Ben is paying you.
Nah, chill out.
It's all Benny over there. He's
I'll give him $10. I'll give him $10 if they name all 4 things. I'll give him $10.
Oh, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. He said it. It's in stone.
There you go. What 4 things? Just
But
every episode we added one thing. So 4 episodes, 4
So
things.
wait, see, to make it more elaborate, are you talking about like the very first podcast from like now?
Yeah,
Starting from the beginning. Yeah.
Start from the very.
Because I think you added more than 4 things.
Just all I want. No, we've added 4 main things. The chair doesn't count. The chair is just for tonight's episode. The paranormal.
Yeah.
As you can see,
that's fucking awesome, bro. I love the efforts, bro. That is great. I love
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, we are past the hour time, so we're gonna have to wrap this up. Yeah,
you want to give them a heads up on what's on next Friday's episode?
This Friday.
This Friday's episode.
Yeah. I mean, this Friday's episode, we're gonna do like the dark mysteries of the Earth. That's gonna be a really interesting topic.
Cryptids.
What Bigfoot, right? But as what you said earlier that you want to do, and the night walk. What was it? Skinwalkers.
Walkers, yeah.
Skinwalker, the Wendigo shit,
Basically,
Yeah.
beings,
mythical beings,
Mothman.
kind of. Yeah,
I want to talk about like the pyramid, bro. Like
the man, the legend, Benny Ben.
Sarcophagus.
yeah, I'm not real. I'm an NPC.
So yeah, make sure that you guys tune in on that one because it's going to get really interesting. Plus, I'm really interested to talk about dark things of the world that could be true.
Give us some feedback. Let us know what you want the topics to be on that episode.
If you got to suggest,
I'll say if you got any topics, whether in the future episodes, you got things that you want to talk about in the next, like we want us to talk about in the next episode, drop it in the comments too. We're more about you guys. We want to talk about things that you want to talk about. So
and more if you guys want, if we want, you know what I'm saying, more people to join, ask to join, you know what I'm saying, get your input on shit. I'm down.
Yeah. Right, yeah, write your comments and everything. We'll always get back to you guys on your comments. We're really interested to see what you guys have to say about our conversations.
Shout out to Michaela for being the guest appearance tonight.
yes.
Yeah, thank you for being here tonight. And yeah, all right, guys. Episode 5, right?
All right, peace.
See you guys. Deuces.
Farewell until again.